Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video we'll be learning how to make a stylized character from head to toe with clothes. So in this video I'm gonna be giving a little bit tips how to work with dynamic for a clothing. As you can see on his cape we have drop with the dynamics, right? So it will be more natural look for that. So I'll show you how to do that, and first thing first, we have insert one sphere. With that we will be making a head. For a nose I just drag some of the mesh from the head itself, and what I do here, I just make a rough shape of the head for the mouth. If I have to give a good tip to make a face, I'll suggest if the character itself have a expression, how should I say, if the character have a open mouth like this one, first thing what I do, I just give a rough a blocking shape of the head, not defining as much as the a normal one, like a closed mouth or something. But since he have a open mouth, what I do, I just give a rough shape, then I drag immediately my focus on to his mouth. So with that I can easily control it, and I'll give the face a detail a little bit. Then you guys can focus on the silhouette again. Now what I'm doing here is that I was trying to make first the expression a little bit, not too much, not to define it. Once I'm happy with that, then I can go and give a little bit better silhouette. And honestly it's not good yet, so I'll be working continuously until I get that. Now for the eye, what I have done here, I just add one more sphere, and what I do with that, I just pinch the surrounding area to give that a proper look. And for the eyebrow I did the same thing, and here what I do for the eyebrows and the eye, I did a multiple times of ZBrush with the same, so just to define it a little bit better. And don't give up on a first try, second try or third try. It might take a fifth, sixth, maybe, who knows, it might take 10. Right, now here what I did, I just add I just push some mesh for the ear and drag it more than you need. Right, then you can smooth it out, you can bring it back. Why you need to bring it more than you need? Because when you do a zero measure, it will spread the mesh at that stretched faces, and when you drag it back to the normal position, you will see it has more faces to work, as you can see here, right? So that's a really good idea to work with. Now what I'm doing here, just giving a basic shape of the ear and the nose. It doesn't need to be pretty, as you can see. Now you might be thinking, oh, there is a hole. So no, it's not a hole, it's doubles are disabled right now. So if you do enable the doubles, you will see there is no holes. All right. And guys, if I'll say one thing, it's a really good thing to do, to work on. Don't focus majority of time on a specific part of the body, except the face, since the face is the attraction of the whole character, unless he have something else to be present. So face should be more detailed than body. If you want to spend some time on the face, that's good enough, but do not waste more time on face compared to the body. Both should look good, they both should look pretty, then only you guys will have that achieve the goal what you guys looking for. Don't rush on body once you didn't finish the face, and don't waste too much time on face compared to the body. Do the minimum work on body and minimum work on face at the beginning. Once you get that what you need, silhouette, the output, like a blocky, then you guys need to work on the details. All right, here what I did, I just add one more cylinder and like squished it for the tongue, and for the teeth I just add cylinder. And here I quickly just extract some mesh for the hair, and unwanted I just want to delete. All right, then quickly I just made that polished crisp edge. Then with the move brush I just give a little bit like shape of the hair. Then I push unwanted hair to be like inside the skull right here. Then what I do, I went to the surface, I add some noise to it, but it didn't look good since I didn't have the subdivisions. Now you can see I multiply, like I added some subdivisions to the 6 to be honest. Then I add the noise, then it looks good. Then I keep the whole face into the one folder like head. Keep that, it's a really good technique to like a habit to work on. Now this is going to be his neck, and neck doesn't have to be that perfect anyway. It can be worked and at the end and middle, whenever you guys feel like it should be worked on, you guys can do that. Now this cylinder is going to be his torso, and torso doesn't have to be pretty as well since it's just a beginning. Just define it. And now this video is going to be different than before because I want to show you guys how, if you guys wanted to make a little bit more dynamic pose, if you wanted to. Not this video is not this video is not going to be a dynamic pose, but if you guys wanted to do, you guys can do. In next video I might show you how to make a dynamic pose with this blockouts, right? I'm just giving a little bit details here and there. Then I will be adding one more sphere. This is going to be his shoulder, and this will help you to give a like a dynamic pose, like more than usual you do, right? And this technique is really nice if you guys wanted to make a rigging or game character. This technique is really nice to work on. Here just I stretch the sphere for the whole hand, and I feel like I should give a little bit detail for the neck here, so I did. You guys can do anytime you wanted to. Now you can see it looks weird, but that's fine. Soon it's going to be changed into really nice. Now you can see with like a little bit of the like what do you say, knowledge, not knowledge actually, you can do a little bit effort and you can have a really nice looking hand or anything. Just you should know the techniques. Now you might be thinking like it's not that good, why is it bragging about that hand? No, you will get to know that how easy that is once you start working on it. With the damp center brush you can add little bit details that will look good. Now you can see with the little effort I can have a much better hand than before. You guys can keep your shoulders as the way you want it to, the hand, whatever you guys want it to work, but keep in your mind that you guys need to work on hands. Hands are really tricky, and since I'm not gonna rig this character, I'm not gonna do anything else than sculpt and render and just post it, so I don't want it to make a hand. And do let me know guys, if you guys wanted to see a hand video, specifically the palm and the fingers, if you guys wanted to know how to do that quick and easy way, just let me know in the comment box below. And guys, I do read each and every comments. So do let me know what you guys wanted to want me to make in the next video. And some of the requests are there. I am going to make soon. And remember guys, if you wanted to give any pose, any pose you wanted to give, this is not the time to work on it. Wait on it. Just give first the blockout, right? Once you did the blockout, you can do any pose if you wanted to. You can give a basic pose, you can give like a superhero pose, whatever you guys wanted to do. Now I want to let you know that first I try to make out the muscles. That's my technique, how I like to work. So I will get to, I'll have the knowledge that okay, the legs are really fine. Then I can go for the clothing detail. Clothing detail is quite easy to work on. You just need to know where you wanted to add detail, right? Since in this video I didn't know, I went with the flow. So only you need to know that you need to hold Alt while using damn standard brush for creasing in, creasing out, basically pushing in, pushing out. Now you guys might know till now like how I work with the foot. It's simple. If you just need to add one sphere, squish a little bit, then with the Control Shift, you'll have an option for the which rectangle, circle, lasso which you want. Go and select the knife rectangle and cut it out half. Then you guys will have a basic shape of the foot. Then work on it. You'll have a little bit better, I'll say. Even though you wanted to sculpt, that will be much better to work on. And here I'm almost done. I just needed to add more like pose. I need to work on the pose here. Now I just throw this foot and the legs into the another tool, like a subtool palette to work on. Here what I need to do, I need to make detail for the foot, fingers basically and all. And I don't want to go to the bottom since it is going to be a 3D printing model. If I do that, it will be wonky. It won't be stable. So I didn't want to go that further. I just wanted to have a little bit detail on the foot, all right? Then what I need to add that strips for the sandal, right? So just add a little bit details on here and there, the concept you have. Like so. It depends on your preference, like what kind of shoes or what kind of details you wanted to give, right? And guys, if you can't work on the half, just hide them, then work on it. Now that's looking nice. And I need to add the shin pad for the character itself. So I just mask that and extrude it. And then shortly I realized that I have already added the details for the clothing at the mesh itself. And then it's going to be a problem since I don't want this to come out for the shin pad. So I need to work on that. Now you can see I couldn't make the polygroups at the corner, like at the edge, that easily. So what I did, I just deleted inside faces. Then I did ZBrush, which will give you much better like a place to work on. Then you guys can see here I'm doing it simply just extruding it here and there, just giving it a basic shape. Once you're done with that, just see how does it look. It looks a little bit bigger than it should be, so I try to like squeeze it in, but I told you, right, I already added some details which is backfiring me here right now, but that's fine. You can work on that. And guys, this is not a video to make exactly same character. You guys can work on n number of characters if you wanted to, like any other concept. Like even though you have a concept character to make a new, you guys can learn these techniques and you can use on your own concept art. That will be easy. I feel like if you guys have any like questions to ask, hit me on like comment box below. I'll help you anytime you guys have any problem, right? Now you can see I'm not adding a little like more than it need to be a detail. I don't want that like heavy detail. I don't know what you guys say. Do let me know what do you guys say that scar like I don't know what to say even. Is it skirt? Is it what? I don't know. Alright, I just give some details here and there. Then I went back for the original one and I went back when I just gave the basic shape. And this is going to be his like I don't know, that's an armor I guess. And I did the same thing. I add detail here and there a little bit, not too much. Then I pull the mesh here in like basic shape. Then what I do, I just hide off like top and bottom, delete them. Then this is a really good technique if you guys wanted to make this thing. Once you're done with your like shape, right, then you need to add that flare like up down, right? What you guys can do, you guys can go like a Z modeler, right? Then select middle edge and go bevel. You guys can see here, select bevel, like how much distance you guys want. Do that will be like you'll see what I mean. That's really like easiest ways to make the I don't know what that's, I have no idea what that piece called. I think that's an armor. Now you just need to push them up like those vortex, right? Select them, keep one poly group, so that will be way too easy to work in future. Done. Then extract them. Now this is going to be tricky. I don't know what happened here, but it is quite like difficult to work that. Now you can see I am trying to give a poly paint to the whole character, and there is a reason why am I doing so in earlier stage. If I do right now, I'll get the idea like how does it look or do it need to be changed, since the like matte cap gray, it doesn't give you that kind of preview of the character itself. So what I like to do, I just like to poly paint in almost like once you're done with the shape and everything, you can do that. Now once I'm happy with all those things, I need to add more details. I'll be adding like the cape, then I'll be adding that golden cape button holder, I don't know. Now once I'm happy with the complete shape, what I need to do, I just need to hide all those things, then just paint the golden brass color for that. Right, now you can see I'm having a problem to poly paint. If I'm painting on the top, it's fading out to the bottom, right? What you can do, you can select that, polygroup it, and go to the higher subdivisions and paint on that. And once you're done with that subdivision, it won't fade it out. It won't go to the bottom or anywhere. It will be at that place itself. Now you can see I'm trying to do that exact thing. Now you can see here it's quite changed. It's not fading anymore. Now I just wanted to paint for the eye and the teeth and tongue. Once I'm happy with all those things, I'm gonna be adding cape. First I want to do merge all those things in once, and I'm using here Dynamesh. Since I told you guys I don't want to animate or this thing anything else, I just wanted to do simply a render and post it. I might be posting this in my CG Trader account. If you guys are wanted to print this, you guys can purchase from there. Now this is going to be his cape, and why am I using cylinder? There is a reason. You can easily control cylinder compared to the sphere. Now you can see I'm roughly pushing it way too hard, but once you are done with that, you can see how smooth it gets. Once you're done with the shape, just do polish by features. It will get to its shape. Smooth, I mean. You guys can work as hard as you guys wanted to. Just be aware of the corners and the edges. It's quite tricky to work on the edges and the corners, but you will get the hang of it. Right, once you are confirmed where you wanted to work, just give a anchor point where cloth should hold, and the rest of the thing will be fine. Now just drag the dynamics on the side. You can see I'm working on a lower poly subdivisions and the higher subdivisions. You need to control. You can give it 1 or 2, that will be more than enough. Then work on your dynamics. All right, and I'll say keep your occlusion to the minimus, not too low, not too high, and keep your renders samples should be high. It will give you much defined. And remember one thing, do not keep your gravity way too high. It will drag your mesh way too quick. So that's it, guys. I hope you like this video. If you do comment for the next video what you guys want, and don't forget to hit the bell icon and share this video as much as you guys can do. Hopefully you guys might like it.